Hello.
Hello.
So this is my friend Batemba.
Excellency Black on Instagram.
And my blog is Proudly Nappy. So today we are going to talk about blackness, black people, who we are actually.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask you some questions and we are going to talk about it, okay?
Because it needs to be a conversation so people can understand.
Yes. So my question is, what make... No, that's not my question, okay?
I think that was mine.
Yeah, that was yours. What makes you proud of being a black man? Can you tell me about it? I really want to know. Because you seem to be very proud
Of my roots?
Of
Yep.
your roots.
It's a long conversation. I want to precise before everything. To be proud of being black is not a race. It's not a race thing. It's just that personally, and I know that most of black people feel like this. When we grow up, we don't see each other the way that we see other people of other colors. And I use the word colors, not race, because we're the same race. Of other colors at the same point. I have to wait till I was 16 to see a black president. You can go to any country and find a white president or a Muslim president or a woman. That has been done multiple times.
Yes.
But to have a black president on such a big country as the United States, it just shows that society has yet to be on point when it comes to equality. And I think that it's a long journey. I wasn't necessarily proud to be black. First of all, when I was young, I didn't even think about colors.
Okay.
I began to think about colors when I was 13 and 12, when you begin to be a little bit more aware of social things.
Yes.
I began to see that most of the time teachers didn't treat me the same way as other students. And I realized something, I just realized it actually. When I was in high school and I didn't know where I was going to go, they told me, yeah, you're going to go on this kind of class. And I was, So I'm more clever than her. I'm having better grades than her. But you don't think I'm gonna have the same motivation to succeed as her. So that's why you're putting me in this class when you're telling her she has the liberty. And this was the beginning. I began to be a little more confident about myself when I began to watch some movies, mostly black movies.
Yeah.
And I became proud to see each other laughing, seeing each other being successful, and having your own businesses. And this was the moment where I realized that it's not about white or black. It's just about motivation. At the end of the day, if you feel yourself if you give yourself some motivation, and you try to reach your goals, at one point you're going to forget about all the things that is about colors. And when you begin to eventually forget about colors, this is the moment that you begin proud of being yourself, because you realize that no matter what you do, no matter how much money you put inside, no matter how much motivation you put inside, if you feel proud of what you're doing, you get emancipated. I think it was is that the real English word?
But I have another question.
Yeah.
Have you ever faced racism?
Oh, girl.
But I mean, very
racist.
Yes.
I have the chance of not being really technically. Most of the time when I was hanging out when I was young, I was my mom, and everybody knows don't fuck with my mom. My mom will check you right now.
Friend of your mom.
Nobody wanna mess with my mom.
Yes.
And she's a queen, honey.
Yeah.
And I have myself a big character, so people don't even try to mess with me like this because they know I'm gonna check them very fast. That's it. I might be talking proper, but I can be really hood if you want to go hood. But anyways, I got my ratchet tie, honey. I got my ratchet tie. I'm composed today. I'm a little bit ratchet. You can leave the ratchet, but the ratchet won't leave. No, the thing is that I've faced racism multiple times, and most
from white people or black people?
Any kind of people.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter the
Yeah,
origin. It
yeah,
was white,
I agree.
Arabic, some even black people.
But I think it's worse when it comes to black.
It's from our own community. I'm like, Negro.
Yeah.
You can fight with me any day you want. If you go to Marine Le Pen, she's gonna say, you're Negro, you're Negro. That's it. So stop fighting with me. Stop fighting with them. Stop trying to belittle each other. Because if you look at society, the most important person in society is the white man.
Of course.
And what is that? Because most of the time, when we hear rape stories, it's a white man. When we hear terrorists in this kind of country or extorting some money, it's a white man. And I'm not trying to put white men on blame. I'm just trying to show you that even though most of the time in history, black men has been the bad person, it is still the most powerful person because they have never brought each other down. Women can fight. Gay men can fight. Black men can fight. All the minorities fight between each other, but they never fight the right person. And I'm not saying we should fight, I'm just saying we should be equal to each other. We should try to support each other. The moment I support you, I don't care how much I hate you. If you do good, you do good. God bless. You're a black man.
But how can you explain that between us, between black people, we don't support each other?
I think we are being
So
put
you
in
agree with?
competition. Yes. We are being put in competition. I think it's just society how it is. I don't think it's going to stop nowadays. I don't think it's going to be stopped in 50 years. I don't even think it's going to stop here because we're on earth and that would be heaven. And we know that heaven is not here.
We have to pray God.
So I'm just like, you try to live your life the best way you can. You try to be the most respectful person you can be to anybody. The moment you know that you're respectful to her, him, no matter his color, no matter his sexual orientation, no matter his origin or his religion, that moment you begin to be a human. And human is being respectful of each other no matter who they are. That might be how do you say, cheesy, but that's just the way it's supposed to be. You read the Bible, you read the Quran or whatever.
Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, but it's not. And I don't think it's going to change because...
But I'd rather give hope. That's my thing. I really see hope. I see black women fighting now. I see black women being more powerful than black men.
Of course.
I see
in France too?
I don't think in France, and I'm not sure it's gonna come to this point at how it is in the United States. But we're still growing. We're still growing, and that's better. We don't look at each other enough to realize how much we've come.
Of course.
I could when I listen to some people say to me, "Oh, I would have loved to be born in the 40s." I'm like,
no.
I wouldn't like to be born in 40s. I'm sorry, I'm at the right place at the right time because 30 years ago
that was very hard for us.
Oh, bitch, I would have been dead.
Yes.
Somebody would have killed me in the street because my mouth and my behavior, that wouldn't be checked.
Yeah, that's so
That wouldn't be checked. I would have punched you right off. That's it. And that's why I really believe we are at the best place we can ever be. Whether it's gay men, whether it's women, whether it's black people, we are at the right place at the right time, right now. And we just have to keep going.
Yeah.
We just have to keep going. The earth has been existing since forever. Like 6 million. How many years? I don't know. That might be too
6
much.
billion?
I think it's million. I don't remember. I just know that in 60 years we have become more equal than we have ever been in history, and that's something that should be checked.
Yeah,
and
but
be
it's
thought about.
still not enough. What do you mean?
Oh, we are going to come to this place. We're
so.
going to work, girl. You'll be walking out of this room. You'll be equal to most of the time. You'll be equal to any girl you see.
Yeah.
You couldn't say that in 30 years ago. So you have to be blessed of where we are. Right.
But I think that's my last comment. But I think like as a black woman, we have to try hard.
Yeah.
To try harder than everyone else.
Yeah.
Because that's very hard for us to be listened, to be respected.
To be respected and to not be feared.
Yes, of course.
Because when a black woman begins to be confident, when a black woman begins to talk very loud and everything, we tend to think that she's angry or she's mad or she's bitter.
This is what people say.
And I'm just like, baby, you don't know black women because if you know black women, you know that they are the best species out there. They are the best women out there. I'm not saying that they are better than the other one. I'm just saying from the perspective that I have, I've always had more respect for black women because they are strong, they are bold, and they are managed of keeping responsibility of most of the things that they do. And they do all of that with all of the weight that society puts on their shoulders. And yet they're still that much powerful. And that's just an example for me.